Hello again. I'm Kyle. This is Rants and Reels. I'm sitting in the parking lot. I'm about ready to walk in and go see a movie. The Shape of Water. This is Guillermo del Toro's movie. I have a hardest time with his first name. I have a hard time with all names, but his kills me. I'm gonna go watch this movie. I'm looking forward to this one because I really like Del Toro as a director. I like how he's weird. I like his kind and brand of weirdness in movies. It's different. I like different things sometimes. So I'll be back in just a second to tell you guys how weirded out I am. Which is probably going to be, a bit. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, that was weird. Weird. Yes, weird. Good weird. The Shape of Water. Very good weird. I really, really liked it. It's cold. So I'm going to start my car and start driving. I'll tell you all about it.
If I told you about her, the princess without voice, what would I say?
Eliza, come on. Eliza, hurry.
She deaf?
Mute, sir. She can hear you.
You clean that lab, you get out.
This may very well be the most sensitive asset ever to be housed in this facility.
You may think that thing looks human. Stands on two legs, right? But we're created in the Lord's image. You don't think that's what the Lord looks like, do you?
This creature is intelligent, capable of language, of understanding emotions.
When he looks at me, he does not know how I am incomplete. He sees me as I am.
J'avoue, je n'ai bavé pas vous, mon amour. Avant d'avoir eu vent de vous.
The natives in the Amazon worshiped it like a god.
Get him out. What are you talking about? No.
We need to take it apart, learn how it works.
I don't want an intricate, beautiful thing destroyed.
We can do nothing. I'm sorry.
Don't do this, Eliza.
What is she saying?
Don't do this.
Oh, God, it's not even human.
If I told you about her, what would I say? I wonder.
The Shape of Water might be one of the most exquisitely bizarre films that I've ever watched. It was absolutely exquisite, gorgeous. Not just in the sense of the filming, but the tone and layers of that story and the way Del Toro told it. Your main character is mute. She communicates through sign language and through use of subtitles and interpreters, and getting one side of a conversation really is gripping, and it just sucks you into this story. And the story is truly bizarre. It is it is like a love story, I guess. It's a very Del Toro science fiction fantasy love story. Almost like a romantic comedy, but totally not a romantic comedy. It is a truly unique film. That's not easy to come by these days. So that was really something to watch, and I really think I loved it. It played a lot with music and history, and that's my car telling me I'm almost out of gas. He played a lot with music and history and science and espionage and interpersonal relationships and just like a fantastic fairy tale type of story. Oh God, the more I even think about it, the more I talk about it, I really loved that movie. It was fantastic. And it's hard to even, because it was so unique, it was so strange. And I don't mean, strange, bizarre, and weird in any kind of a negative way. It was in the best possible ways. That it was truly a unique film, and you really had to. I mean, you didn't have to, as an audience member, you didn't have to work for it. Everything was given to you, but in very nice, subtle ways. A lot of visual cues, visual storytelling, and great character work. Absolutely. Yeah, that is one of my favorite. Just already right there, one of my favorite films. This might be a short little. This is not much of a rant. I'm not really going to rant much about this because everything about that was just pitch perfect. I mean, there are things. Like in every movie, there are things I could, pick on, be a little critical of the way some characters were utilized. Maybe some characters were exploited, but it wasn't even really exploitation. This is set. The film is a bit of a period piece, set in the 60s. 60s during the civil rights movement, during the Cold War. I mean, height of the Cold War, height of the civil rights movement. So you have black characters interacting with white characters in very stereotypical. I don't know, stereotypical doesn't sound like quite the right word, but in very stereotypical ways. You have a gay character that is treated pretty much the same way when he tries to venture out of the closet just a little bit. And these interactions might seem like exploitation, but it wasn't. Not at all. It was the background painting. It was a background painting to a truly beautifully bizarre love story between a mute woman and a merman, a like black creature from the Black Lagoon type of aquatic. I don't. It was credited as Aquatic Man. So that's how the film credits define him and describe him. He's never given a name or really a description. It's a very, as far as origins go, a very mysterious character. You're not really giving any backstory to anybody in this movie that you get. You're given through expositional elements throughout the film, and a lot of it you have to put together by paying attention to the lives that you're shown. There was a lot of, very traditional film work done and storytelling. And I'm absolutely in love with that film. There's not much more I can. There's a lot more I can say about it, but I have to kind of unpack things in my head and try to really nail down what Guillermo del Toro did to tell that story. So please check out the full review down in the video description. You'll find that on watchplayread.com. Thank you for driving with me and listening to me, talk about one of my new favorite movies. That's Shape of Water. I highly recommend it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy it, then please, by all means, subscribe. Not gonna force anybody to subscribe. If I could force everybody to subscribe, then I'd do that, maybe? Thank you for watching. Thanks for riding along with me and listening to me, ramble. Have a good night, everybody.